what's with the freak show?
So the Primarch can stand in judgment of the villainous l'Cie, with their execution as the climax. The people will cheer their demise, and Fal'Cie dominion will be undisputed.
All part of the plan?
Yes, but it also presents an opportunity.
In a display of unwavering dedication to duty, the Primarch himself has boarded the Palamecia and focused his personal attention on resolving the Pulse crisis.
They're baiting us, trying to draw us out.
Bait, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Here are your friends. Come and get them.
Well, if they're daring us to mount a rescue, I'll take that action. All in.
Alrighty, bets are on the table. We leave when you're ready. I'll be standing by.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode, something happens which I'm not going to talk about. It makes me sad. And this episode we're going to go and try and rescue Vanille to ensure that we have, you know, at least someone alive. Let's continue leveling up our commando. It's getting expensive, but our strength is so sick. Okay, let's level up Ravager as well. If we can get to 200... Oh, over 100 strength. If we can get over 200 magic, that'd be nice. It's not going to happen, but it'll happen eventually. Another 5 there, 188, 191. Okay, not bad. The commando. Okay, and then another commando. I don't think the game lets me pick my party yet. But look at Snow's freaking CP. Insane. Well, can I think I can learn Medigard on this trail. I can't do it yet, but Death Ward's there, Challenge is there, Medigard's there, yeah. So I can do that. Then you learn Steel Guard on this path. Break's there, Steel Guard's there, yeah. So they'll both learn each other's moves. Is essentially what I'm trying to say. Logat, then you can Dispel, Curse, Cursiga, and then what else can we learn? Medic wise, can we learn Curaga yet? Probably a bit early. Just renew. Okay. Okay. Onward. Let's talk to the characters. No, what are you thinking?
Rescuing Saz and Vanille is our top priority. You gotta play it smart this time. I'm charging in without a plan. Listen to me talking strategy.
Indeed. Oh.
That's all right. Another cavalry unit rescued him and moved him somewhere safe.
Very quiet.
Kinda wish I could talk to him. But I guess I have to make my own choices now.
That's weird.
You ready to roll out?
Oh, I guess that's where I put the camera. Made it quiet.
Come on, let's get this show on the road. I finally found Vanille again, and I'll be damned if I'm just gonna stand around while she's in trouble.
Yeah, that worked better. Medea? Big deer. Hello. So these guys are l'Cie sympathizers then, I guess? Which makes them traitors, probably?
And once we take off, there's no turning back. You sure you're ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This baby back here is a SciComm vessel. It'll deliver you to the Palamecia.
Oh, we're cargo now?
A parting gift to our rotting government. Take those SciComm guys apart.
And we're supposed to take on all of them? I think the whole division's on board.
I don't care how many lackeys they've got. Bring them on. Vanille's in there.
I'm sure she's fine. Vanille's tougher than I could ever be.
Hope, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But I'll be okay. Because I have you, and this guy, and Fang. We're all in this mess. We gotta stick together.
Right. Enough with the bonding. It's go time.
What do you mean, this guy?
Fucking hope, you piece of shit.
We didn't expect to see you here in person, Your Eminence.
This crisis threatens the entirety of Cocoon, my child. You agree that standing at the fore is a leader's charge?
Wholeheartedly.
It also affords a splendid view of the impending execution.
What's the holdup?
Stand by. Verifying identification code.
You let me land this bird or I'll crash her into your ass. Code verified. You're free to dock. About damn time. All clear. Welcome aboard.
Code red, repeat. Code red. Attention all crew, this is not a drill. Code red.
All right. Let's tear him up.
We're here for Vanille and Saz. Stay focused.
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. So I still don't get to pick. That's unfortunate. Kinda hoping I could, pick Lightning, Fang, and Snow and go triple commando. Which would be fantastic on a single target. You can see just how mental it is. But here we go. These guys are fairly hard, or a lot stronger. At least we get good music again. One thing this game has is good music.
You looking at me? Appreciate it.
Change of plan.
Bully is also very good. Synergist Saboteur Commando is a good mix. Usually. And this guy's like toasted. The toasted tea cake. What he is. See you in a bit.
Looks like they want to play.
No kidding. So where to?
Right up there. Don't remember inviting you.
Oh, Fang was talking to the soldiers. I was like, wait, what? What do you mean you don't remember inviting us? We were with you, you dick. Right, aggression, and finally, what else do I want? I want medic, sentinel, combat clinic. It's really good. If you're like desperate, you can get into that to heal yourself, but you never really should find yourself desperate. You've done something wrong if you're desperate for that.
Make short work of you.
But it doesn't mean it can't happen. We all make mistakes. And bosses, I often go to combat clinic. If they're about to use their ultimate move, you just heal, 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 and hope you don't die. Right, they have 20,000 health, 9,000 and 9,000. I mean, it's not that much. It's a lot, but it's not the worst I've ever seen. Fang only has 3 ATB right now. I wonder if anyone... I don't think they do. But I wonder if anyone ever gets 5 ATB before someone gets 4. I think it goes in order. Because, I say that because you get 6 throughout the game. By the end of the game you have 6 ATB. But you have to do special things to get the 6th. Like have your ultimate weapon. Gives you a 6th ATB slot, I think. That's how it works. I don't really remember. Pretty sure that's it. I haven't been doing much upgrading, so it's still on default weapons. Which the game is probably saying is a big no-no. But I don't remember if it takes it into account or not when you do the score system. If you have default weapons on. Because I do. Look at them jumps. Jumps only a soldier can make. And I can see maybe how Fang could do it. But, oh, how's he going to do those jumps? Onward. See you two. Bye. Oh, I guess they aren't doing the jumps just left behind. Holy shit. Look at that agility. Just from a standing start, just like a 17-foot double front flip. Maybe it was even a triple front flip. Teach me your ways, Lightning. I wish I could learn to be so, like, agile all the time. Here we go. Through the corridor of death. What do you mean the corridor of death? It doesn't look like death to me.
Won't be going back that way.
We'll find another route.
Way ahead of you. See that?
Let's go.
Okay.
Don't go getting blown away now.
Yeah, yeah. If you have a real fear of heights, this would be real bad, and I do. So, yeah. But I think I call it the area of death. But for real, it's not that bad. It's only a video game. If it was real life, I probably wouldn't do it. But I was going to say, I thought it, but I never say it. Sometimes I do that. I say things, and I think I've said them on camera, but I don't actually say them. I'm strange. But, I think if there's one thing from Final Fantasy I'd really like to have exist in the real world. First, chocobos, because obviously. Second of all, I know planes are technically airships, but they aren't like this. Airships like this, I mean, they wouldn't exist in our world, because our world is too violent a place right now. They'd get shot out of the sky every other day. But it'd be so cool to have a personal airship with jet engines you can fly to the moon and back in about 30 seconds. Don't ask me how to... Well, you'd have to have a G diffuser so that you don't liquefy yourself as soon as you take off. A nugget of Millerite. Ooh. Because if you're going that speed, you would just liquefy in the cockpit. I think. At that level of G. I'm not a scientist though, so... Don't quote me. You definitely die. That's for sure. Here we go. those the same snipers as before? I don't remember. Whatever the answer, these guys definitely need to die, so... Deck Drone is a cool name for it. No, he's a new guy. Stronger guy. I mean, it's not unrealistic that they have stronger guys on the main flagship, so I don't mind. This also reminds me of FF12, because there's a airship level in FF12 too. It's kind of like this, except I don't think you go outside in that one. You mainly run around on the inside. I've got to get back to streaming at some point. It makes me very anxious. Couldn't really tell you why either. I feel more comfortable like this because there's a disconnect between me and the people watching it. On Twitch it's very raw, and if no one watches the YouTube video, I can just not look at the analytics, it's fine. But if no one watches a Twitch stream, chat is just dead, and that you can't really avoid that feeling of anxiety, or at least I can't. Sorry if that's a bit real. People often complain at me for being too real, or we're not supposed to be depressing or whatever. I don't think it is depressing. I just think I'm just trying to let you in a little bit on how I think about things and who I am. Kill them. There's 5 of them in this fight. Oh my god. That's not good. We're gonna need a boneless blitz, please. Or just kill them as quickly as possible. These guys don't do a lot of damage yet, but when they all do electro kick or whatever they want to do, they're going to be very annoying. This is also why combat clinics can be good. Because I think if they're going to do their ultimate move, they'll all do it at the same time. And that means that I can prepare by getting combat clinic up. Come here. Die. Ethan. There it is. Yeah. See? Let's use a Phoenix down. No shame in that. They'd have switched a little earlier, probably would have survived, but it's unfortunate they decided to attack Hope. Bang would have been the choice. Like I said, I knew that they'd do all their big fancy moves and it'd be very bad. Just a matter of how bad it was going to be, and it was fairly bad. It's the best I've got. Combat clinic, I mean, it worked. I didn't die, so it worked. If they'd all attacked lightning, I would have died. So I was a little bit lucky as well. These guys do like 40 damage normally. It's nothing. But when they hit you with the big boy, it really hurts. I think it's like 700 damage they do. I was healing in between, I think, as well, unless I was getting stun locked. I mean, I'll take that. 4 stars for that when someone died in the fight. It's cool. Need a little bit more HP. But you see how even with my power wristband, Bang's damage is getting up there. 170 strength already. She is the best commando in the game by a country mile. Jump on this airship real quick. Don't mind me. That engine would have probably been a few thousand degrees, so don't know how lightning jumped on it, but there you are. Doesn't matter.
You know what to do.
Actually, Joey, the airship engine is liquefied plasma and is therefore very cold. I don't know what I'm talking about, obviously. its made up special compound. It operates at a cool 16 degrees Celsius. Oh. Three incentive chips. More money for me.
Maybe we can use it.
Do you see, like, all throughout the game, I've gotten 3,800 gil, and I have spent some of it, but probably more like 5,000 throughout the whole game. We're in chapter 9. Nearly. That's really bad. This makes me sad. You know what makes me more sad? That in my final party I'm not going to use Fang or Lightning. Lumped with hope. I haven't got much of a choice. But Vanille and Snow feel not top tier party members. Although like, Vanille might be the best Ravager in the game. Fairly sure she is. But I wasn't saying I'm going to use the worst characters in the game on purpose. I'm just going to use the characters I never used. That is a good thing about this game. Like, because they force you to play as everyone, you get used to the characters you want to play more of. So by the time you get to pick who you actually want in your party, it works quite well. These guys are sort of a formality at this point. There's nothing much to them. As long as you can get them staggered, you're good to go. Just when there's like 6 or 7 of them, I can't kill them quickly enough.
Hardly worth the effort.
Indeed, Fang. Hardly worth the effort. Just like my sex life. I'm joking. I haven't slept with a woman in many years. Right, okay. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Look at Snow with that sweet nearly roll level. First to roll level 3. Come on. Come on. I was hoping for some more like AoE attacks. You're pathetic. Thanks.
Thanks.
At least you survived. Sentinel Fang does it again.
Come on then. New strategy.
Sentinel Fang. Your Scourge is like the end of a combo, so you can do it in anything as long as it's in the air. And I think aerial enemies always count as being in the air, so Scourge always works. On some enemies, if you're lucky enough, you can do Scourge twice for very large damage. If the stagger gauge goes down so low, that you do one Scourge, but it doesn't actually end their combo. You just do it again. Psychon Dragoon. I thought Final Fantasy invented the word Dragoon. When actually it's been a term in war for a long, long time.
And I was just getting started.
I don't mean that I thought that, you know, last week. I meant when I was a kid. But here we go. Overwhelmed. Oh. He's done it. Level 3. The legend. The god. Okay. This way. Is there a chest here? Smells like chest.
Makes you dizzy, doesn't it?
Makes you dizzy. The height makes me want to throw up. But not the video game height. I don't care about the video game. But in real life, it feels like I'm going to faint, slash vomit, slash both. Which is not great. Okay. Kill these boys. No reason not to, really. If I don't get the CP now, I'll regret it. Also, if I haven't already said, it's going to be a slightly shorter episode. I'm sure you're aware that on Sundays I record a slightly lower time frame because I have a less time frame to actually record the thing. So I'm thinking next save point should be the end of this section.
That's how it's done.
Like in the CP though. For a while, when we get to the next area, our CP actually gets worse per fight. Strange as that might sound. But these deck drones have got to die. That's to die, motherfucker. Gots to die. You didn't have to all shoot Fang though, did you? That's bad. But that's a reset. If I ever saw one. They all just went, oh, that Fang's nice. She'd be nicer with a hole in her chest.
Nothing I can't handle.
Just got to pay more attention. It went down very quickly. I wasn't really looking. She's fine. Fang also has evade, so sometimes she just doesn't get hit at all. Doesn't work that often, to be honest, but it does work. I think we're good. My problem is I just need to start killing these guys, otherwise I'll be in a very large amount of trouble. Yeah, she's fine. Sentinels are good for that one reason. Their defense goes up a lot. They just tank things. You don't think they would always be able to tank. It's like, yeah, whatever. Sometimes enemies do so much damage though that a Sentinel feels like a waste of time. And in those situations, the optimal strategy is just to smack them as hard as you can so that they die before they do anything bad. I know it's not much of a strategy, but... Off. Lightning, of course, choosing to heal herself. There we go. Engage. A missile burst already brings it down to half HP. There are things I could be doing to make this better for myself, like upgrading the resist physical and resist magical things. I could be getting to like, I think the max you can ever get is 30% resistance to both, since it doesn't stack beyond a certain point. There's a soft, well actually a hard cap. It never goes above it. Not like a soft cap where it goes up a bit, like in Dark Souls, for example. No, this is you cannot ever get higher than this cap. Okay. More HP, will not be sad about that. Thought about upgrading Ravager with Snow, and then remembered who he is, and decided the Sentinel is the best for his HP pool.
Sass?
Oh shit! Enough. Is enough. Why can't I do it? I got no reason to keep living. I can't even kill you.
Freeze! Take him!
You should be proud. Your son's a hero. The boy who saved Cocoon. We'll erect a memorial in Eden and put his crystal on display.
A memorial? He's a little boy!
As the son of a pulseless sea, he would have lived in shame and misery. Isn't it better he be treated with reverence as a monument to sacrifice? The next time your eyes open will be the last.
I'm pathetic.
That's my life. I'm the one who lied to everyone.
Forget it. You can't change what's done.
But if I just told the truth...
Now. I've been thinking. You woke up from being a crystal once. Well, that means Dodge will wake up one day too, right? What was it like? I mean, how did it happen? You were done with your focus, right?
I was chosen. I was made into a lassie to fight against Cocoon. It happened back on Grand Pulse, hundreds of years ago. We finished our focus, and we fell into a long crystal sleep. we woke up. On Cocoon. To the start of a new focus. Fang? She'd forgotten everything. And for me, just the thought of hurting people again. It was too much. So I lied. I played dumb. Said I'd lost my memory. I wanted to escape my fate as a lessee. And ever since then, I've been running away from it.
Let us through! Block our way, you die!
You trying to get him angry?
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd run. There's been enough blood spilled.
You thought they'd run? Let me refresh your memory. Those soldiers think they're protecting Cocoon from Lassie. The Fal'Cie have them all brainwashed.
Fal'Cie? I have had it. We cannot let this go on.
Attention all crew. Code green. Repeat. Code green. Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board. Code green.
Okay, so that's gonna do it for now. I'm going to see you next time when we go through the Palamecia and find out what happened. But Saz is alive, baby. You know I'm loving it. Oh yeah. Bye.